political dualism that dehumanizes and demonizes, and has caused and continues to cause traumatic experiences for people who are different than the dominant culture. My faith calls me to see and hear the sacred other. And so the way I am doing that is that my social enterprise, Sacred Flow, has identified two different groups that are either considered the other or just do not typically receive these types of services. The first is a group that identifies as spiritually fluid, and the second is middle school students. Sacred Flow imagines a world where every person is equipped to live a trauma-informed, robust, and resilient life. And our mission is that we provide spiritually fluid, socially conscious health and wellness services, including yoga, meditation, reflection, and fearless dialogue. And for our middle school students, we have a signature program called CPR. And it is, the words for that are clarity, compassion, and radical amazement. And it's really just to enhance the students' innate ability to live with clarity, compassion, and radical amazement. My name is Amber Mattingly, and I work bivocationally. First, I am the creator and teacher at Sacred Flow, and I'm also the pastor at Heights Christian Church. I have a great love for healing and teaching, and I see that in both of these, both my social enterprise and in my work in the church, that my vocation can be lived out in both of those arenas. I was really motivated because doing social enterprise work is really difficult and challenging. And I thought that this cohort would provide encouragement, would provide a sense of community and support. I was hoping it would be people who could cry with me on a day that I just couldn't make anything work, and then also give me a pep talk to keep going. And it has been that for me. My social enterprise has been strengthened by joining the SENT Cohort because I have felt a sense of community in that we are all working towards something individually but collectively. So there's a shared energy that you feel of support and encouragement to keep going. And so the ways that I see that this has helped me is to continue to motivate me to keep just taking one next step. It's also educated me on the finances behind a social enterprise and what grants are out there, how to make a budget. It has helped my social enterprise in that I have moved locations. So as a bivocational minister, being now down here located in Heights, Houston, I'm new to this area. And so it's given me the encouragement and the push to get out in the community, meet leaders and members of our community to try to find ways that we could partner and to also learn if my social enterprise is something that could benefit this community. And if it can, then where can it benefit this community? Well, a year from now, I would love to actually be feet on the ground doing the work. Being new here to the Heights, I've already made great progress in connecting to leaders in the community, as well as meeting with all the different local principals. And so just last week, I had a meeting with one of the middle school principals, and he and I are putting a plan together for me to come on the campus and to be a part of their after school program. So Sacred Flow will be a part of their program, but now he and I are working on how do we do the money? How do we finance this? So it may not happen this fall, but I'm really hopeful that by the spring I will be on campus teaching middle school students after school. It is very important to me that people of faith see this work as the work of the church. I feel like as people of faith, one of the greatest calls is to see and hear the other. And Jesus tells us to love God, to love ourselves, and to love each other. And then he takes it a step farther and says, and love your enemy, which sometimes our enemy and the sacred other can be the same thing. Sometimes not. But so I think this work, stepping out into people who identify differently from who we are, is the work of the church. The work of the church is to love and care for each other that are members of the community. And the work is to extend that love beyond our doors, especially to consider the people who might feel the stranger in our community, might feel othered in our community, and to let them know that our love is for them and that we have some things that would benefit them, as well as the greatest benefit is just to know them.